they would run out of money. They are essentially trapped by the system into taking what they can get. Only rich folk have the luxury of playing hardball with the current system. Thanks to the tax cuts, the burden of repayment of the bailout will fall out on the top I don't hoard fabric I just stop faster than I quilt vintage shirt. Meanwhile, the working class is told to get back to work in hazardous conditions. After most haven't even received unemployment yet. I'm sure this in the most armed country in the world will work out under these current circumstances. We already knew that prior to this, but it's not stopping Republicans from including tax breaks for businesses and the ultra-wealthy in every piece of coronavirus support legislation that comes out. Top I don't hoard fabric I just stop faster than I quilt vintage shirt. Tank top. V-neck ladies tee for men and women. Tank top. V-neck. I lived in Kansas during the Brownback years. Every time those failed trickle-down economic policies came into question, conservative politicians would bring up guns or abortion, when all you care about as a voter is zero gun restrictions and mandatory unwanted babies. Then everything else, including the economy, literally doesn't exist in your world. Until the top I don't hoard fabric I just stop faster than I quilt vintage shirt. Because those unwanted babies are now dying, that is the most blatant admission that the right does or have a plan to help or protect the vulnerable. The government's principal function is to provide for the general welfare, which includes disaster relief. Because when you peel back the faux layer of middle America conservatism, official top I don't hoard fabric I just stop faster than I quilt vintage sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. You see that conservatives are run and bamboozled by big money groups whose main overriding goal is a plutocracy. The ownership class wants to acquire more and more at the top I don't hoard fabric I just stop faster than I quilt vintage shirt. I agree with you that it's totally just rich, wealthy people in power controlling and brainwashing the people. But I don't think there are so many idiotic can't see through the bullshit. I mean, maybe I'm tinfoil hatting, but the government has so much data on everyone. I'm sure they've gotten pretty good at propaganda and controlling what people see, like Facebook, Twitter, even Reddit subs, where people may never ever see something happening because they aren't even aware. Other product.